Ready to go. David Hamilton digs in for the Guardians.
Third baseman, number 6, David Hamilton.
Merrill on the move. Pulls it down and he makes the catch. One pitch and one out.
Batting second, center fielder Brandon Lockridge.
Pop foul out of play off to the right. Yeah, that's fouled off. Tapped on the ground softly to short. Barehand grab over to first. But it's not in time. Base hit.
No, they didn't get much of that one, but it's going to look like a line drive in the box score tomorrow. And now they've got some speed on first, so we'll see if they try to get him into motion.
Here goes the runner. Pitch misses. Throw, save. That's a stolen base. Fouled off. He was late. Man at second. Pitch misses. Yeah, that's ball 2. Outside with a breaking ball. That one carrying. Out of here. A 2-run shot. And the Guardians jump in front. It's 2-0. That's a hit. So a man aboard now with one away. Digging in is the switch hitting outfielder Angel Martinez.
No, inside. Ball 2.
Man at first, one away. Just missed.
That's out.
He's just missing with some pitches that, I mean, they're not strikes, and that's what you think of. Good pitch is a strike, but so many times pitchers are trying to tease the zone. And the last 2 pitches that he's thrown, good pitches, but even better takes.
Foul ball left side. He'll see another. Merrill under this one. And there's 2 away.
Batting 6, left fielder Stephen Kwan.
Hammered down the right side, but foul. And he'll one. Liner caught at second. Digging in, Jackson Merrill. And there's a strike. Popped up to the left into foul ground. And there's one down.
Batting second, shortstop Xander Bogaerts.
Grounds one to short. Witt on to first.
Got him.
Here tonight, an efficient start to the home first. 2 away. 2 outs. Base is empty. Manny Machado up to the plate. And the first pitch misses for ball 1. Trying to check his swing there. Now an appeal to first. He did not go around. And misses inside. Fouled off left side. 2 down, nobody on. Swing and a bouncer towards third. In plenty of time to first. Machado out of the play. That's the inning. Back here at Petco Park. Top of the second. Brian Rocchio digs in for the Guardians. Andujar coming on. Pulls it down and he makes the catch. 1 pitch and 1 out.
Ball.
Manzardo goes 5 feet 11 inches in the 8th spot in today's lineup, and he's one of the few major league players born in Idaho.
Looks like he's just sizing him up there. Really good pitch to hit, but he took it all the way. Sometimes guys just want to set their timing later on in the game. That may be a pitch that he turns on.
That one ripped right center field, and that's a base hit, and that's a 1-out single. Stepping up for the Guardians, Patrick Bailey. Off the mark there, and that is ball 1.
Last 2 pitches have been down in the zone. Pitcher clearly trying to get that ground ball double play. But in this count, he's going to have to give in, elevate his pitches, and get back into this at bat.
Manzardo at first, 1 gone. That's off the inside corner. 3-1. So a walk puts runners at first and second. That one finds the corner. That's strike 1.
Always tough to turn 2 on a speedster like this. It's even harder with him coming out of the left-handed batter's box. You really need something to hit hard on the ground that they can handle to turn 2 quickly.
Bogarts with the throw to first. 2 away now. Here's the center fielder, Brandon Lockridge. Yeah, don't need much damage here, just a base hit. Likely will score 2. That's to third. Bounces it to first, but he digs it out and the inning is over. We head to the bottom of the second. Here's the cleanup hitter for the Padres, Fernando Tatis Jr. Swing and a ground ball up the middle. Witt over to first. 1 pitch and 1 out. Time called. In the air to left center. Lockridge settles under this one. That's out number 2. And now the rookie second baseman, Sung-Mun Song.
Ball, that's out.
Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock. And that'll bring the tying run to the plate.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. Smash that one through the infield for the knock. When it's hit that hard, it makes it very tough on the infielders to make any sort of play.
0-1 down.
Ball.
Woodruff deals. In the dirt. And they'll do it again. 2-2 now. Cut on and miss, struck him out, and that's the third. Back here in San Diego, all set for the start of the inning. Bobby Witt Jr. digs in for the Guardians. That's a base hit. And the leadoff man aboard.
Ball. Down.
Runner on the go. Pitch misses.
Nope, that's the ball.
Safe at second, and that was not close. Song. And one away in the top of the third. Now it's the switch hitting outfielder, Angel Martinez.
Fly to
Enter his first time. And that's through there for a strike. 0-1. One away with a runner at third here in game one of this 3-game set. Bogarts moving under this one. And he makes the catch. Runner tagging from third. In there. He's safe. It's 3-1. Swing and a ball hit out towards left center field. And that is that. Bottom of the inning. So here's the Padres DH, Gavin Sheets. Line drive, base hit. Man aboard on the leadoff single.
Seems like he got exactly what he was looking for right there. It sounded different than most hits coming off the bat. You don't need numbers to tell you the ball was hit extremely hard, but at 115 miles per hour, that's not an exit velocity you see very often. Very impressive.
Check swing. He held up. And that's ball one.
Nice job to keep the hands back on that one. Out in front just a little bit.
And now the count 1-2 after the swing and the miss.
What do you got?
After it, appeal to first. Didn't go. Sheets gets his lead at first. Nobody out. Base knock center field. Lead runner holds up. They're at first and second with nobody out. So the San Diego batting order turns over. Jackson Merrill, the next to hit.
Nope, outside.
Could be some action here on this next pitch. Couple runners on. Probably a challenge pitch coming.
And there's a strike on the outside corner.
That ball's foul.
Got him swinging for the K.
Up next for the Padres, shortstop, Xander Bogaerts.
Tries to hold up, appeal to first, and that's going to be ruled a swing. Runners at first and second with one gone here in the last half of the third. Check swing. He went. That is strike two. Strike three, and that's 2 in a row.
Up next for the
2 aboard, 2 outs. Here's Machado. He's 0 for 1. And there's a ball.
What do you
Started
got?
to go after it. Now we'll look down to first. Yes, he did. That's a swing. Here's a 1-1.
Nope, that's off the plate. Ball 2.
That crosses the plate, and now they're just 1 strike away from getting out of this mess. That's too low. Ball 3.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
On the ground, Hamilton. The throw to first, and that'll do it. As we go to the top of the 4th, stepping up for the Guardians, Brian Rocchio. And first offering is fouled off.
You know, these Guardians doing a good job of simply getting the bat on the ball in this game, and the numbers back that up. It's tough to remember the times they've actually swung and missed at a pitch because it really hasn't happened. They've made contact on nearly 100% of their swings.
This one in the air, center field. 2 down.
And you know, bloops and lasers, they both count the same, so we know there's 0 complaints about double digits in the hit column, no matter how it happens.
Swings, fouls it off, and he breaks his bat. 2 down, nobody on. And that is that. Back here at Petco Park. Here's the cleanup hitter for the Padres, Fernando Tatis Jr. Check swing went around, and it's 0-1.
You know, these Padres just lacking discipline at the plate in this ballgame. They're chasing a lot of pitches outside the zone, and those chases that are turning into a bunch of outs. Can they turn that around and stay within the zone? We'll see, but I think they have to.
Ball, that's down.
Tatis checks his swing. Now an appeal to first. Yes, he did. That's a swing.
Up next for the Padres, first baseman, Ty France.
Hand up as he asks for time at the plate. Up the middle and a base hit. So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single.
Well, that started and ended pretty quickly. No messing around right there. Everything was on time and fluid in that swing. Got a pitch you could get the barrel on and lined it into center for the knock. Those always feel good.
Song at the plate now, and that's strike 1.
Well, he's really working him away, this at bat. Sometimes take a little bit off velocity. Try to get a rollover, something on the ground. Stay away from that big hole on the right side of the infield.
Here's a 2-1. Out towards right center field. Lockridge moving under it. He's got it. And there are 2 down. Here's Miguel Andujar. Struck out swinging his first time. That clips the corner. France off of first with 2 away.
That's a ball.
Here's a 1-2.
That's ball 2.
Ground ball left side. Throws across the diamond, and he has thrown 4 shutout innings. We go to the top of the 5th. Here's the Cleveland leadoff hitter, David Hamilton. Check swing, and he went. And that's strike 1.
You know, these Guardians doing a good job of putting the ball into play, and that makes things more challenging on the defensive side. They have yet to strike out, and they're averaging more than a hit per inning. That's a great recipe for success right there.
Man aboard on the leadoff single.
Just kept it simple, played pepper with the middle of the infield and took it back where it came from, and there's just no one there to knock it down. All those numbers mean this offense is really making the defense work by just putting the ball into play.
Runner on the go. Oh, look at the stop to first. Throw is low, and oh, nearly a great play. The scoop goes in and out of the glove. And now a huge at-bat coming up as Bobby Witt Jr. steps in. Back to the mound. It hit him. Safe at first, and now after the play, we'll check on the right-hander status.
Waste no time there. 110 miles per hour. And
they hand the ball over to a new arm, Adrian Morejon.
Really tough spot to come into out of the bullpen. Bases loaded with multiple outs to get in a tight ball game. A lot can happen right here.
And a strike on the outside edge.
You need a strikeout, and you need a ball perhaps on the ground for a double play or get yourself a pop-up, something, but you've got to make some pitches. But if he can battle and get through this, he can earn some points.
Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. And this one looks like trouble. He's got it. Runners tagging from second and third. Runner from third in to score. 3-0. Angel Martinez digs in for the Guardians.
No, that's a foul ball.
Lefty out of the stretch. Runners at first and third.
Ball. That's inside.
Just off the inside edge. Swing and a miss. And it's 1-2.
Great spot to be in right here for the pitcher. You can either strike this guy out or get a ground ball double play.
He's there. He's got it. Runner tags for home. Save. And they add to their lead as the run scores from third. Runner takes off. Strike in there.
High leg kick.
Throw. Save. That's a stolen base. Up the middle, and that's a base hit. Here comes Witt around third. He will score. It's an RBI single. It's 6-0.
Once you get the ball by the pitcher, there's a lot of base hits up the middle, even on ground balls. So a nice job to use that big hole and get himself a hit.
Up the middle, and that should be extra bases. Makes the turn at second, heads for third. And that'll put runners at the corners with 2 away.
2 consecutive base hits for this team. Got kind of tied up on that one inside, but he was able to sneak it up the middle of the diamond because he stayed through it. That's not an impressive exit velo by any means, but I still think that's an impressive swing.
Manzardo swings through it for strike 1. And a swing and a miss. There's that slider. And that's ruled a swing. It's a strikeout. Back here in San Diego, now the DH for the Padres, Gavin Sheets.
Well, every pitcher wants a run support, and having a lead is nice, but it can be challenging for some pitchers. I think keeping the mindset to attack instead of trying to be too fine and have too much finesse. Go after hitters and get quick outs.
Comes up empty. That's strike 2. Foul ball, still a 1-2 count.
So glad these ballparks have installed the netting to protect the fans, keep things safer all around the league.
That's inside.
In.
Foul ball, and it remains a full count. In the air to left center. Kwan on the move to the alley. One away.
Up next for the Padres, catcher ready for me.
Check
Did he go?
swing on the first pitch. Appeal down to first. Did not go. Foul ball. Next offering is fouled back. The Guardians up big in this one. Last half of inning number 5. Battling here as he fouls it away. On the ground, right side. Gloves it on the dive. Fires to first. And very nicely done for the out.
Up next for the Padres, center fielder Jackson
Here's the
Merrill.
center fielder, Jackson Merrill.
I can't play around with him
1.
here. It's a 6-run lead at this point. Got to attack hitters even if you give up a solo shot.
Lifted in the air, left field, pretty well struck. Kwan under it, and that ends the inning. Back here at Petco
Leading
Park,
off for
all set for the top of the
Cleveland,
6th.
Patrick
Patrick Bailey digs in for the Guardians. That one pushed foul.
No, that's foul. Ball.
Swing and a miss, struck him out.
Just not able to catch up to that velocity.
That's a bullet, but it goes foul. The Guardians up big in this one, and we're the top half of the 6th. Struck him out looking. That was pretty nasty. And up next for Cleveland, Brandon Lockridge. 1 for 3. On the ground, out to short. On to France, and it's a 1-2-3 inning. Back here in San Diego.
Now pitching for
New pitcher on here, Cody Hoyer.
And he's got a nice lead to work with, so he should come in throwing strikes, attacking these hitters. You know, these Padres, as this game goes on, have to be more disciplined at the plate. They've been chasing pitches outside the zone all game, and it's led to some frustrating moments. They've been fooled quite a bit today.
Breaking ball through there for a strike. Base hit, left center field. Around first, digging for 2. Check that. He'll stop at first with a single after putting on the brakes.
That's a ball.
Well, here's a good opportunity in this inning to get on the scoreboard after that leadoff hit, and hardly order coming up right.
This ball is hammered deep center field. Way back there. On its way. Out of here. A 2-run blast. they close the gap. It's 6-2. Now it's Fernando Tatis Jr. And that's in for a strike. 0-1. Nobody on, nobody out. A pair of runs across in the inning here in the bottom of the sixth. Swing and a miss as he chases that one darting out of the zone. Tatis started after it, tried to hold up. Now a look to first. Nope, he held back. 2-2. Swing and a miss. And that's the first out. Nice recovery after giving up the homer. Gets him to chase after that one. And there's a strike.
Two really good back-to-back sliders. Now in an 0-2 count. He's feeling real confident about finishing this hitter off. He can go anywhere he wants.
Swing and a miss for the strikeout. Tied him up on a fastball inside. 2 down, bases empty. Now it's the second baseman, Sung-Mun Song. That one lifted to left. And that'll do it. We go to the top of the 7th. Stepping up for the Guardians, Bobby Witt Jr. Song handles, throws to first. 1 pitch and 1 out.
Up next for Cleveland, the designated hitter, Nathan Lucas.
Hey!
That one finds the zone. No balls, 2 strikes. Fights it off. He'll see another.
The only adjustment he needs to make is his target. If you aim at the outside corner, that slider's going to end up way off the plate. Perhaps look a little more down the middle, and you get it right where you want it.
Andujar makes his way towards it, and there's 2 down. Now it's the right fielder, Angel Martinez.
Right fielder, Angel Martinez.
Two down, nobody on. Here in the top half of inning number 7.
Ball 1.
That one sizzling on its way through to the outfield. So he gets on base and keeps it going.
Really nice job of 2-strike hitting in that at bat. I know that was a ground ball, but it was absolutely hammered through the infield. That's not one you're excited to get in front of if you're an infielder. You know they used to say, charge it. Crazy.
Brings it in. And that is that. Set for the last half of the 7th. Down the left field. Miguel Andujar. That one fouled off. Here comes the 0-1. Foul ball there. And that skips in the dirt.
Really nice slider right there, sweeping across the dish, but just couldn't hang the edge.
Fouled off, and they'll do it again. 2-2 down. That's foul off to the right side, keeps the AB going.
You're always having a tough time getting a pitch by him. As a hitter, you feel pretty confident that you're seeing different pitches still able to make some type of contact.
Lockridge on his way over. He makes the grab, and there's 1 down.
Ball one. Nope, outside.
The Padres down by 4 here at the bottom of the 7th. Popped in the air, left field. Kwan settles under it. Out number 2. Freddie Fermin, the next up for the Padres. 1 for 2. And first offering is fouled off. On the ground to third, Hamilton. There with plenty of time, and that ends the inning. Back here at Petco Park, stepping up for the Guardians, Brian Rocchio. And first offering is fouled off.
Now pitching.
And we've got ourselves a pitching change. Bradley Rodriguez.
Well, they need someone to stop the bleed and keep the score right where it is. Seems like a tough task today with the way this lineup is swinging it.
Delivers a pitch in for a strike at 95. Rodriguez, 22 years old, and he was born in Venezuela. This one smoked on its way out of here. So he goes the opposite way with that one. A swing and a miss, and that's strike 1. Swings through that one out in front that time.
A lot of times you'll see a pitcher maybe double up on a pitch. This guy will throw it 3 times, 4 times in a row because hitters just can't lay off of it.
Swing and a miss, struck him out. And that's the first out. Nice recovery after giving up the homer. Song gets it to first, and they got him. So back to the top of the order. David Hamilton digs in for the Guardians. Hammered down the right side, but foul. 2 down, nobody on. Swings through that one for strike 2.
Filthy changeup right there. Just pulled the string.
And he couldn't hold back. He's rung up on strikes. Back here in San Diego, up now the Padre leadoff man, Jack. Colin Holderman gets handed the rock out of the pen.
And you know, bullpen guys can struggle sometimes when they're called upon with big leads because it just doesn't have the same intensity as a tight game. So we'll see how sharp he is. Your mental toughness matters in situations like this as well.
Ball, that's outside.
The 1-1 is fouled off. The 1-2. And down on strikes. And there's one away.
For the Padres, shortstop, Xander Bogaerts.
This one in the air, center field. Lockridge takes it in for the out. And there's 2 away. Here's Manny Machado. He's already homered here in this one. Swing and a miss. That's strike 1. 2 down, nobody on. Here the bottom half of the 8th inning. Late with the swing there.
This guy's pounding the zone. Hitters don't have time to think in between pitches.
Swing and a ball drilled in the air to center. That is the inning. And welcome back to the ballpark. Stepping up for the Guardians, Brandon Lockridge. Fly ball down the line. Nobody can get there, and it's a foul ball. And a base hit. And a good start to the inning.
Everything came together for him. That pretty much split the zone. Down the middle, and those are the ones where
Yuki Matsui on the pitch here.
I think it's got to be a little tough coming in out of the pen when your guys are trailing so big on the scoreboard. Just doesn't have the same intensity to it, but he's got to find a way because these batters count the same for his stats, obviously, regardless of the score.
Ball two.
Just missed.
Just doesn't seem to want to throw him a fastball.
Right through there for a strike. That's a good at bat right there. He was down early in that plate appearance. Works the walk.
Pitch hitting for the Guardians, number 17, Stuart Fairchild.
And that one is lifted in the air. He's got it. Runner tags at second. Tag, but he's in there.
He beat the throw.
Digging in is the switch hitting outfielder, Angel Martinez. Pitch misses inside, and it's 1-0. Runners at the corners, one away. Here in the top of the ninth. Swing and a miss at a slider. The 1-1 is fouled off. The 1-2. Base hit and a run in to score.
Good two-strike hitting right there, Boog. A bit of a lost start for some, so that was nicely done to beat the odds. That was a pretty good pitch. Breaking ball down and in, but when it's breaking in towards you, you have a lot of time to see it and just try to get on.
2 aboard, 2 outs. Here's the second baseman, Brian Rocchio. He swings and fouls one off. Tatis really on his horse for it. And that is that. Back here in a blowout, which gives us a... The new pitcher in the game, Andrew Walter.
Compared to some days, this is a pretty low leverage appearance for him, so he should be fairly free and easy out there. Still have to keep yourself sharp and attack the strike zone.
0-1.
Ball, that's out.
Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2.
Yep, that ball went out.
Got him. One up, one down.
Up next for the Padres, first baseman, Ty France.
And a swing and a miss. There's that slider. Got him swinging. Padres with only one out remaining. So up next, Sung-Mun Song. Swing and a high fly ball to left. And that'll do it. The Guardians take this one in a blowout. 8-2 the final here. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Sciambi saying so long